Welcome back to Mountain Connections, everyone. We're taking a little bit of a break from high school sports right now. We're talking about a huge event, a huge fundraising event that's taking place in May for Park City Education Foundation. We're talking Running with Ed, and joining me from the Park City Education Foundation, we have Jennifer Billow, and joining me is one of the sponsors from Event Network. We have the president and CEO, Larry Gilbert, and then the VP Operations, Jeff Jablonski. So thank you, you three, for joining me and talking about this huge event taking place May 18th.
May 18th.
Jennifer, let's kick it off with you. Kind of just go over the basics, and we'll jump into what it means to be a sponsor for you guys. Taking place May 18th. Registration's open right now?
Registration's open right now. RunningWithEd.com has all the information. Registration's open through April 17th, so less than a month. Don't
yeah, that's
wait.
only like a couple weeks left.
It's a couple. You know, Park City likes to wait until the last minute.
I think that's with everything. Yeah, that kind of sounds like a government all show, but yeah. I digress.
It totally, you know, people come back from spring break and are like, it's nice running. So yes, so go and register too, and all the things that you get with the race. So you know, this is last year's top fundraising shirt, but you get a cool shirt, you get a cool medal. This year we have special Running with Ed 10th anniversary sunglasses. Ooh. So those are all in limited edition, so you want to sign up quickly.
Yeah.
We have a special limited edition logo this year, so everything's, you know, very...
It is the 10th anniversary.
It is the 10th anniversary, which for us from the Ed Foundation is really stunning. You know, when we first started it, we had no idea it would grow into the race it is today. I mean, it's been voted Park City's favorite fundraiser 6 years in a row, and Park City's favorite sporting event the last 2 years in a row. Ooh. So when you think of like World Cup and things like that.
This is the top dog.
This is the top dog, yeah. So that's pretty cool.
So in case anyone's like me and gets exhausted just standing up from a chair and doesn't want to run, there are volunteering opportunities, and in case anyone can't make the event, they can still donate.
Totally. So we'll need lots and lots of volunteers. That is not up yet on the website, but it will be in the next week or two.
Okay.
You can always donate. There's tons of teams. We'll end up with about 220 teams, so you can donate to your favorite fundraising team. All the teachers at all the schools have teams too, so if your kid's in school, you don't want to run, donate to a teacher team. You can also come to the finish party at the field house, which is a great time. So after the race is all over, come to the field house. There's beer, there's food, there's bounce houses, there's, you know, something for everybody. $10 a person, $25 a family. But I will say, Running with Ed, so you can be a competitive team of 5. There's 10 legs, so everybody runs 2. These guys are competitive. Or, or you can have up to 10 people on a team, so everybody just runs one leg, and the shortest leg is 1.8 miles, which is less than a 5K.
Still a lot.
Less than a 5K, Conrad. You can walk it, you can jump it, you can jog it. We have, you know, kindergartners running Conrad, so.
I mean, if you need a guy on a Segway with a megaphone cheering people on, I will more than happy be that for Park City TV, because we are a sponsor. So
totally. So yeah. So, but the thing is, the race would not exist without our sponsors. So there's 3 legs to raising money. We raise about $250,000 with this race, and since we give back over $1 million to the school district every year, Running with Ed is obviously a critical component of that. So there's the team fundraising where you can donate. There's, you know, purchasing your team, and then there's sponsorships. And we cannot do the race without sponsors. And Event Network came on this year as a brand new presenting sponsor, which is just, it's amazing, and we're super grateful. And so that's why I wanted to bring Larry and Jeff on.
So Larry and Jeff, let's talk about being a sponsor. Why get involved with this?
Well, we're thrilled to be connected to the foundation and to the schools. We work at not-for-profit institutions all across North America, and we get as close as we can to communities through the stores that we're working with, and so enabling us to do that here in town has just been fantastic. And
this is your first time sponsoring the event, but this isn't your first time participating in the event, Larry, right?
That's true. I was a runner a few years ago with Men for Ed, and had a great time, and that exposed me to Running with Ed, and it was just a great day, and we're excited to have our whole crew out.
Yep. And Jeff, you got roped into this somehow.
Nobody told me about the beer, so I don't know how competitive we're going to be now.
So what does it mean for you to be involved with the biggest sporting event in Park City?
Well, we're pretty competitive in our offices. They're right at Kimball Junction, right near the field house. So whenever we have an opportunity to get together as a group and compete as a team, you know, we love to do that. So, you know, whatever we can do also to support. Our motto is being a for-purpose company. As Larry said, we work for nonprofit retail all across the country. So we're constantly giving back. And then whenever we can take a little bit for ourselves to better ourselves with running and be outdoors, we try to do that as much as we can.
And I'm sure raising money for education is big for you guys because I'm sure you have children who have been through schools, right? And it's important having a good education.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, and we try, as we say, to stay as close to the communities through the kids, really. And as Jeff said, operating stores at about 100 cultural attractions around North America, and these are zoos and aquariums and museums. And
which kids go to a lot.
Of children in the stores that we're at.
Now, as a sponsor, you know, sometimes people want to know who's sponsoring an event. Where can people go to find out more information about Event Network? Just to maybe if people want to know who's maybe they're competing against.
Well, eventnetwork.com is the best place to learn about all the stores that we're at. And here in Utah, we work down at the Living Planet Aquarium in Draper, and so that's our closest.
These guys are responsible for when you go to an attraction and then, you know, you have to go through the gift shop and your kids are begging you to buy all the things.
Or your 26-year-old son,
That is what these guys are expert at. And my kids are a testament to when we go through and all the little stuffed animals and things like that you get at these great stores. But what's been great too is Larry, with his expertise on nonprofits, he's also helping us with some strategic direction and giving us some advice on the Ed Foundation and how that can work. And it's great to have. I think what's amazing about Park City is we have these incredibly smart people in our community who help there's so many nonprofits here, right? The great thing about having this brain trust here is people are really willing to give back. And you know, definitely I think for a lot of companies to be able to come to Park City, and we've heard over and over, you know, I don't have to send my kid to private school like I might have to in other ski towns. So you have a great public school here, and that is because of the community support that we get.
It's more than a sponsorship, it's a partnership that you guys are bringing to Running with Ed. Jennifer, one last time, where can people go to find out registration info, volunteering, donated info?
All of it at runningwithed.com.
Perfect. Jennifer, Larry, and Jeff, thank you guys so much for joining us on the couch. And thank you for being a sponsor. Thank you for having Event Network be a sponsor for Running with Ed. It's a big event that we appreciate anyone getting involved. So
we're happy to.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we have more high school sports coming up on Mountain Connections. Stay tuned. It's Sports Week, and we may be also giving away a gift card for Heber Valley Restaurant Week. You're going to have to stay tuned to see more details about that. We'll be right back with more Mountain Connections after this commercial break.